Welcome to OMJames. I am OMJames, and today is something a little crazy. It's Thirsty Thursday, and I'm revealing something to you. I have a mouse cursor, and that's for a good reason. Today we're in DOSBox. I don't know if you ever used DOSBox before. It's a way to run old DOS games from like the 80s and 90s and all that from your computer, modern computer. So it basically pretends to be DOS. And the reason I'm running this is because there's something you may not know about me, and that is that I used to be, now I wouldn't say prolific, but I used to be a moderately, I'd say, okay, let's do this. I was an active programmer. That's what I was, especially game programming, but programming in general. And actually, honestly, recently I just came across an old website I built back in 1998, I believe. Long time ago. Internet was like pre-infancy. It was still a fetus at this point. And I posted a lot of stuff I was working on at the time. I made a whole website dedicated to QBasic and QuickBasic and all that kind of stuff and all the games I was making. Had a website I made for a band, and when I found that, I sent it to the band on Facebook, and they were like, oh my gosh, feels like a lifetime ago. They're talking about doing a reunion show based on it. Awesome. Anyway, found a bunch of old gems from way back when, and one of the things I found was a large collection, I wouldn't say that large, a large collection, somewhat large collection of games that I made and programs I made back in the day. I'm already a minute 30 into this. I haven't gotten into it yet. But this is going to be a few of the games that I made way back then. This is back when I was a young teenager. Like, yeah, just real young, real silly, just starting out with computers very much and all that. And I was doing some programming, and I was really excited about it at the time. I wanted it to be my career. I was going to become a computer programmer, a game developer, no matter what. That was like my goal in life, was to be a game developer. And that's when I started working on this. So I've already got it pretty well set up. I'm going to jump into it here pretty quick. I got QB45. All right. This is the environment that we used to make our games back then, the QuickBasic. And even now, there's still a bit of a following for QuickBasic steps. If I click, there we go. There's my mouse for QBasic. So one thing that kind of stunk is I actually saw a very large list of games I made. Some of them I was so excited about because I hadn't even thought about those games in like a decade. And a lot of them, they didn't work anymore. It's because the site that my website was hosted on tried to add banner ads to all my QBasic programs, and of course it borked it because they're not HTML files, and I thought they were. But I do have a bunch of stuff here that I made that we could look at. See, Gunman's cool, but I think it goes too fast. There's not a lot. Biker. Let's see if I get Biker to work. This one was pretty cool. There we go. This is old stuff that I wrote way back when. This is my Treads demo. It was at one time going to be a cool side-scrolling game, but alas, it never got worked on. It uses a really weird way to make the screen scroll using lines. No weird get inputs or anything like that. That's QBasic talk. So it may take longer to figure out. Either way, see if you can use it. If not, well, don't use it. If not, well, don't use it as screensaver because it wouldn't be a very good one. Considering it doesn't have full moving parts. Yada yada. Takes a second to load. I didn't prepare a separate graphics file, so it has to create the graphics of the program itself. The demo incorporates a few spiffy things, including a way to show scrolling credits in window, and some working with sprites. It uses a special format I formulated. It was something I did. I came up with this. See what the controls are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, first, second, third, fourth, fifth gear. 500 somethings per hour. I even have a unit measurement. 2 things. My cousin, that's him right there. Either way, here we go. An old email address that no longer functions. Running the game. Looks like nothing's happening. It's loading all the graphics in the background right now. I don't know how fast my core is running in this program. BP96. My company was called Best Programs. There's Treads. That was the logo I made. Oh, wait, what's it called? The Treads? Oh, I had to say the. Oh, there's the biker. And there's the scrolling. There's this little graphic. That was my cousin made those graphics. I was very proud of that. Programmed by, pretty much everything else by. All right, there we go. Okay, so game's going. There's a ramp. I guess this involves ramps. Start slow. Start slow. Speed 1. We're in gear 1. Oh, how do you? Oh, I see. You got to change gears so you don't burn out. Hold on, gotta do it again. I was like, what's this little bar at the bottom? Why come I suddenly stop the game? So I think the idea is you got to change gears enough that. How do you? I don't know. I got to see how this works. Try it again. I start from the very beginning, loading from the title screen. This was it back in the day, guys. There was like a whole society, a whole community behind this kind of stuff. Like a bunch of individual people, teenagers sitting in their basements making games from scratch. All the programming and everything done ourselves. The graphics and everything done ourselves. I'll show you guys a bit of the source code of the game when I was working on it. But dang, 21 years ago. Here we go. Here we go. So when it gets close, I got to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Oh, I see. I see. Just got to keep going like that. Oh, he didn't quite go up it. Let's see if it goes. Did they even react to the ramps? Yep, there you go. I gotta jump. I gotta jump. Okay, if I just keep tapping it, we're okay. Keep tapping it. Keep tapping it. Woo! Okay, get a good speed going on. Oh, those are good speed. Keep going, keep going. I'm getting. I think my speed is 300. I have no score or anything. I'm just racing. This is a lot of my stuff back then, though. It's like things that I never quite finished. See if I can go a little faster. Get a real jump going. Woo! There you go. Real quick, real quick. I think this is all I'm gonna do until my time runs out. Look at that. There's lines and stuff moving though. Looks like I'm driving down like a little thing. Yeah, I'm impressed, young James. I'm impressed, young OMJames. Look at that little ramp. This is all it does. You couldn't even use it as a screensaver because you got to keep pushing the button to make it go. Let's go fast. Let's go 5. That's not that fast. Oh, because that's what it is. This gear sets the maximum speed. Now it's just going to be skipping. Look at this. 500. Woo! There you go. There's the max. And there's my max speed right there. I'm going to burn out. There is Blades. I think it's called. Or not Blades. That was Treads. Oh, I'm overheating and game over. Wait. There you go. Now I totally burnt out. That's the kind of thing that you program and you hope that it eventually becomes a really cool game. I think I was inspired by things like Excitebike. That's what it reminded me of. So this is our what are they called? They were called not sub programs. What did you call those back then? There were sub functions, subroutines. Duh. Subroutines. There's an intro, there's a game subroutine that actually runs the game. There's a fade in, fade out subroutines to make the screen kind of fade in and out. Centering things, drawing graphics, drawing the track. Look at that. I broke this down pretty well. There's my biker 1, biker 2, smoke 1, smoke. There's all the graphics, I think. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is me commenting stuff out. So these lines here were no longer needed, so I took them out. There's an end. Obviously, an end means it's the end of the program. At the very beginning, clearly that was not really supposed to end just yet. So, oh, there's the graphics. Okay. Oh, you can kind of see it, right? There's the bike. Let me scroll over. There's the smoke from the bike. Yeah, see, each one of these numbers here represented a color. So this would be dark gray. This would be lighter gray. There's a red. There's dark red. Dark blue. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Can I do this? Ooh, can I? Oop, I can't. Nice. Can I do this? Nice. Okay. Oh, and there's my Treads logo. You can see that, right? So that's how we did the data back then. Literally every single pixel was programmed and sent to the program, or done just with data like that. Okay, that's the whole program. Dang. That's why it's so simple. That's the whole thing. Most of it's the graphics. Look at that. Graphics, graphics, graphics. No graphics. This is it. Oh, then I have my different subs. But we won't get into that right now. That's my first game. Let's jump into a different one. Let's try Blades. I don't think there's actually anything but an intro for this one. This is a demo of a game that's going to be called Space Blades. Never got finished. I do that a lot back then, apparently. I think this might just be a title sequence, an intro sequence. We'll see. Space Blades. Company name, 1997. Wow, I think I was still trying to work on a good name. Best Programs was the name of the program, the name of the company at the time. Then I called it, oh, that's it. You get a menu. And that says press any key to continue. That means you're done with the program. So all I did was get a good little cool looking menu going on. So there's a menu and a title screen. That's that one. That's all we get. That's the extent of that journey. What's a good one? What does the star do? Let's see what the star does. No comments on this one. Look at all this code. Look at this. Drawing. Bunch of weird. This is looks like gobbledygook probably. But you can see the whole idea of basic was it was trying to be as close to regular like spoken English as possible. So for f equals 0 to 63 means this command is going to count from 0 to 63, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way to 63. Palette means it's dealing with the color. It's changing colors right there. There's a timer function that has to do with having seconds or half seconds or milliseconds go by. This draws a line. It's not. I mean, if you have to really know the language, understand the language, but really you can kind of sort of read what's going on. At first, he burns bright and yellow, then he burns orange, and he fades all together. Give it a name. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see what happens. We're gonna do run. Start by James Jackson. Let's see what happens. First, oh, whoa, too fast, go back. Okay, try it again. That was way too fast. Let's decrease. This is speed. I can see right here. I'm decreasing speed. I'm now a third of the speed that I was a second ago. Let's see if I can actually read what's happening now. Restart. Oh, what'd I do? Don't do that. Just run. Start. There we go. The Star by James Jackson. Here we go. I think this is screen 13. Yeah, this is like the bright. Then he burns orange and red. Noah yells and turns away, burning green, and he fades all together. He has given it a chance to exist. I tried to read as fast as I could. That was some fast text. This is a third the speed it was before, too. It still is really fast. Well, that's kind of pretty. It's a nice little graphic demo showing some circles and lines. Okay, what else are you going to do? And then it burns away. Is that it? That was it. Wow, okay. That's my little... I would look like I put a lot of effort into that little thing there. Wow. Okay. Right on. Check the next one out. Maniacs. What is this one? Still loading, still loading. It's actually loading longer now because I slowed it down. Probably one of the coolest screensavers out there. This is WrestleManiacs. Two guys beat the tar out of each other in a non-bloody match rated PG or G, kicking, punching, and throwing each other around. What is included? Secret keys. Control one of the guys or read an infinite number of random names. Or either can control one of them or you get random names, not both. Randomly generated names for both opponents. Spiffy. Okay, so you do get still random names. Small, nicely animated graphics may need some delays for faster machines. Remember, if you figure out how to control one of the players, check the code. If you want to figure out, when you play as one of the fighters, you are always the guy on the left. So if your opponent throws you, all of a sudden, you're him. Wow, look at that. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, there's all my graphics again. See, you recognize that? People kicking. There's a guy pushing and throwing. Nice. Okay, let's try it out. Started out. I'm going to bring this really slow. I have to wait for the graphic. Once the graphics load up, I'm going to slow it down. Okay, there you go. Slow it way down. Remember, this thing was like... Oop, I can't... Oh, shoot. Make it really, really, really slow. Monte Carlo versus Samuel Clemens. Here we go. Here we go. Speed up a little bit. They're going. There they go. You don't play. I mean, you can play. I didn't figure out the secret button. Oh, look, he just threw him. Punch, 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 kick, kick, punch. Oh, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, that's pretty fun. Punch, kick, punch, punch. You're always a guy on the left. See, let me see if I can exit this. Okay, I'm gonna figure out the button you push. If I can remember how to read this old code. What is my key? There it is. To control the other player. Okay, there you go. Hold on. Then playing. If not that, not that, not that, then end. Okay. Versus himself. Looking for the input, I think it's called. Da-da. Player hit, da-da-da. Put frame. There's the fire. There it is. A equals in key is what it is. For D equals... So I got to figure out where it references... Okay, just give me a sec. I'm doing some old programming stuff here. I'm looking for $1. $1. Can I find? Can I search? There we go. Search. Find. $1. Okay. Okay. Search again. How do I do that? F3. Yeah, there you go. If A is not anything and A is not... Oh. There you go. Loop until equal... Oh, escape. I think it's escape. 27. Pretty sure 27 was escape. I'm going to change it though. Watch this. I'm changing my old code. I'm going to make it 13. That means if I press enter... Look at that old, remembering my old code. Shift F5 runs the game. We're going to do it again. It'll take a little longer because I slowed it way down. Let me speed it up and then slow it down again. Because it takes a long time to load the graphics. So I'll speed it up to a faster computer and then slow it back down to a much, much slower computer. About there. Okay. I made it so if you press enter now, headbutt versus Nick Jones. Oh, I pressed the button. Oh, come on. There's an exit do. If A is not equal to nothing. How's that ever going to make it? Okay, I don't know. I'm not even going to try to figure out my old code. I just want to be able to try to run this. Come on. I want to control the guy. I can make it happen. Come on. I'm at 1,000 cycles down to 232 cycles. I'm going to try to go real quick. Oh, let me just wait, actually. I'm not going to press the button. These are our fighters. Archangel. Angle versus Major something or other. Okay, let me speed it up a little bit. I made it so if I press enter... What? Loop until A equals 13. And if loop do. Oh, I made it... Because I made it so the same button that controls him is the same button that is gonna... Oh, until... Okay, never mind. Hold on. I'm figuring this out. I made it so escape exits the thing. I don't know which button to make it to control it. Versus himself. Print versus that. Oh, that's if they use the same name. I'm not trying to take too much of your time, guys. Oh, right there. D equals... Okay. I think. Okay, I can't figure out how to control it. This is getting too beyond me. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't do it. So we're not even going to save. It's going to be like, you want to save? I'm like, no, I don't want to save. All right. Maze Master. Here we go. It's time for Maze Master. Yeah, see, I don't want to save. Let's run Maze Master. Let's see what this is all about. Is there any comments? We're going to find out. Comments. Nothing? Oh, it's loading parts. There you go. Okay, no comments. We're just going to run it. Maze Master. Do you have CGA or better? Better means EGA or VGA, not MCGA specifically. We're going to say we have better. What speed would you like? Pentium, 4650 plus, 4625, 38620 plus, or 286. We're going to claim to have a Pentium because the Pentium was the fastest on the list. Kind of dates the thing. Here we go. All right, keep going. Oh, Maze Master. It's kind of hard to read the word maze. Oh. I didn't capture that, but it just played some music. That was awesome. I just heard some music. All right. Oh, I do remember this now. Okay, those green guys are hostages. The yellow guy is a special hostage. I'm using the arrow keys to move around. He's gonna come after me. There you go. He's gonna follow me everywhere. I get bonus points for getting him. That's my key. You get the key. You keep. I don't know if I think you can hold down. Yeah, you can hold down. Get this. What you got? I didn't do any game sound capture. I didn't think I did any sound programming back then. I opened the door. Let me go like this. Check this out. Let me see if I can do this. You can kind of hear it a bit when it does it. I got the microphone around this. Check this out. Right? Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. I think you can. No, that is awesome. You can actually, like... I had sound effects in this. It's PC speaker. That's why, oh, actually, nowadays, computers... How do I get out there? Okay. I had to actually look at my maze for a second. That's good. Maze Master. Like, creator of Maze Master 20... What is that? What did we figure out? Anyway, a long time later... Very kind of weird monotone music playing. Hold on. I don't know if you hear that, but oh, that's so cool. Sorry if I bumped the mic there. Alright, a little bit more. We're just going to play a little more of this game here that I made. This is pretty cool. Old stuff. This is actually what graphics looked like if you didn't actually have any real graphics programming. These are all keys that are available on the keyboard, or at least in extended keys, or extended characters, they called it. Like this, all the blocks here, the smiley face. Oh, I have to get the key. Look at that. I tried to go in the door without getting the key. What was I thinking? Get the key. There we go. Come back over here. Hold on. Got all the gems. Now, I could leave right now. This is what I just think this is my mindset at the time. I could leave right now, or I could go back and get those hostages. Sorry, guys. Today, we are not getting hostages. Woo. 90%, 0% hostages. It's like playing Doom. I think that's probably, I would imagine, some of the inspiration behind this. 2,262 points. All right, there's no bad guys. You'll notice that. It's just mazes. Bad guys are not necessary in this maze game. All right, this time, I'm going to see how many levels I got. I'm just going to skip all this. Oh, I can't go out that way. Let me get the key in case I need it. I'm tapping my fingers like this, trying to move. Let me try to hold it down again, but... There you go. I'm skipping all you got. I'll get to you. There you go. You're right at the end. It's like an impulse buy at the store. You're at the end. Oop. Might as well grab you. Might as well grab you. All right. I got 50%. I got no treasure. Could have done all that. Decided not to. Oh my goodness. You serious, James? This is a silly... There's no key. Is this the end? Like, I can't even beat this game. There's no key. Oh yeah, so clearly I didn't quite finish this game here. Can I press escape? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, I can't even... Am I still playing? Yeah. Oh, shoot. That's gonna be the end of the episode right there. There's no key. I have no idea. You know what? I'm gonna explain to you. If you guys understand a little bit of technicality things, there used to be a button on keyboards called the break button. And in QBasic and QuickBasic, if you didn't bother to write an escape routine where you could actually exit the game, you could just depend on the user pressing Control Break, and it would control and break, and it would exit the entire program. And I think I was counting on that here, but modern keyboards no longer contain a break button. Is no longer considered necessary, so I cannot exit my game. Let me go get my buddy real quick. Hold on, come here. Follow me into the abyss, my one friend. And that's all you get. Hope you guys enjoyed that, though. A little trip down memory lane for me, too. I used to really enjoy making games, and even to this day, I do a lot of tabletop role playing. I'm usually the GM, the person who runs the game. I like doing the world building and writing the mechanics for the game and all that. So to this day, I still love making games. They're just not requiring programming anymore. These days, the only programming I do is like JavaScript and HTML and CSS and PHP and stuff like that. Not really game making material for the most part. So I don't do a lot of this kind of stuff anymore, but I used to really be passionate about it. I hope you guys can kind of feel a bit of my passion in how I used to make games back when I was a wee young thing. And otherwise, thank you again for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider doing I don't know if I'm putting it up there yet or down there, but somewhere I'm going to put some social media, you know, at OMJames Official, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Please hit me up. I love being hit up. I like communicating with the community. I will hit you back. And otherwise, OMJamers, I will see you tomorrow. And finally, happy Thirsty Thursday. And also, finally, make somebody smile today! Woo! QBasic. What was I ever thinking? That's crazy. That's just crazy. Hey Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, and I realized I got to do a part 2 because I didn't show you my best game I made back then. I forgot to do it, and I'm going to show you my old website. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for some more Clash Royale.